The attic is cluttered with old furniture, dusty boxes, and cobwebs. Valina, she uncovers an old, ornate paintbrush wrapped in silk.
Wow, look at all this stuff. What's this?
She unwraps the paintbrush, admiring its intricate design. Dust motes float in the beam of light streaming through the window. Granny Eliza, OS. Enters the attic and said to Valina,
Valina, be careful with that. That paintbrush belonged to a legendary artist. It's said to be magical, but it's been forgotten for years, Valina asked to grandmother.
Magical? Really?
That's what they say. Just be cautious.
Valina sits at her desk, the paintbrush in hand. She hesitates, then begins to paint a small, colorful flower on a canvas. The flower starts to glow and then blossoms into real life, blooming on the desk. She whispers,
It's real.
Next morning Valina shows her magical paintbrush to her friends. Valina took her friends to her room and made butterflies on a piece of paper and actually started flying in the air. His friends were surprised to see this and on their way back home, they started telling the villagers about the magic brush. This thing quickly spread in the village, and then one day the village is bustling with activity. Baron Grimm overhears villagers talking about Valina's magic paintbrush. Baron Grimm asked the villagers about magical brush and said to himself,
A paintbrush that brings things to life? That could make me unstoppable.
In night Valina's house, sitting in living room Valina and Granny Eliza notice the villagers behaving strangely. Valina's scared and they talk together. Mia said,
I think someone's trying to take it.
We need to protect it. The village depends on us.
Valina, using the paintbrush, creates magical creatures to guard the village. They fend off Baron Grimm's dark minions. Baron Grimm shouted,
You can't hide from me forever.
A climactic battle unfolds. Valina's creations and Baron Grimm's forces clash. The village is lit by the eerie glow of lanterns and the flicker of magic. The tension is palpable as Valina and her magical creations face off against Baron.
This ends now, Baron Grimm.
Baron Grimm. Ha ha ha, you think your little creations can stop me? I'll take that paintbrush and control everything.
Baron Grimm raises his hand, summoning a swarm of shadowy minions. They charge toward Mia's creations, leading to a chaotic clash of light and darkness. Valina shouting to her creations,
Defend the village. Protect everyone.
The magical creatures Valina created spring into action, fending off the shadowy minions with their unique abilities. A large, enchanted guardian battles fiercely against Baron Grimm's most formidable minions. Baron Grimm, furious, unleashes a powerful dark spell. The ground trembles, and the sky darkens. Valina struggles to hold her ground, her paintbrush glowing brightly. Baron Grimm shouted to Valina,
You can't win, Valina, I have the power now.
Valina, I don't need power. I have something stronger, imagination.
Valina swiftly paints a magnificent, radiant creature, a majestic phoenix. The phoenix rises, its wings blazing with brilliant light, dispelling the darkness. It swoops down to confront Baron Grimm. Baron Grimm whispered,
No! This can't be!
The phoenix engages Baron Grimm in a fierce battle. Its fiery breath and powerful wings push him back. Meanwhile, Valina uses the paintbrush to create a protective barrier around the village, shielding the townsfolk from the ongoing battle. Baron Grimm, overwhelmed by the phoenix's power and the unwavering defense of the village, begins to falter. Baron Grimm screaming in frustration.
I'll be back. This isn't over.
Defeated, Baron Grimm retreats, his dark minions dissipating into the night. The village erupts in cheers, celebrating their victory. Baron Grimm is defeated and flees. Valina, breathless but relieved, said,
It's over. No.
The village is safe. Valina places the paintbrush back in the dusty chest. Her grandmother said to Valina,
You did well, Valina. You showed that true magic comes from the heart.
Valina, smiling, and she was thinking in her heart,
I guess the paintbrush was just a tool. The real magic was believing in ourselves.